Well, if you verify data before loan consummation, you're required to report the verified data. So if Diane applies, I get raw data up front, but then, so let's maybe she gives me an oral gross annual revenue. But later on in the process, I get the tax return and I take gross annual revenue from it. Well, then that's better than the verbal she gave me earlier. That's what we're going to go with. You report the verified data if you get verified data prior to loan consummation. Letter B, after loan consummation. So they're going to give you some discretion here. So if you've gotten across the finish line, consummated the loan, money walks out the door, access to it walks out the door, okay, they're going to say, all right, you have the discretion to choose whether or not to update it prior to reporting. That's entirely up to you. You'll have to decide how you want to handle that. That's the kind of thing that you need to think about putting into your operating procedures. What's your standard operating procedures going to be when you get better information after the loan walks out the door? And you might say, well, how would that even happen? Well, think about these commercial borrowers and how you've always got this kind of ongoing communication throughout the year, right? Where they're bringing in updated information so that you have it the next time around. There's a lot of relationships that work that way. And so it's going to happen from time to time. How are you going to handle that when you get that information? Letter C, verified, then updated. So let's say that Diane's applied. She gave me the oral information. That's what I had to go on. Okay. Then we verify it like, yep, this is it. Lock in. This is the number or this is the data. But then it gets updated again. And so now we've got what we thought was verified and then another number. Well, long story short, what it says in letter C is that you can report the information at your discretion that you believe to be the most accurate. So again, you had verified and then you get something different. Well, you have to decide what you think is the best, and then you get the discretion to decide what you're going to roll with. It's up to you.